Hi guys, it's been really long since I've shot a video and since I spoke to you, so I decided I'll speak today and post it. Um, it's really amazing to talk to you, and what kept me shoot this video is a song from my childhood that actually I rediscovered, to be frank, when I was playing songs randomly and listening to them. I just found this song that really motivated me as a child, and I actually forgot that song. It's not like I didn't forget the essence or the meaning of the song. I just stopped listening to it over a period of time due to various things. But those lyrics really kept me going back then, and I actually want you to listen to it. So I'll play.
దాస్యాన జీవించడం కన్న చావెంతో మేలందిని పౌరుషం మనుషులైతే మనం మడిచివేసే జులం ఒప్పుకోకందిని ఉద్యమం ఆనని బిడ్డని అమ్మని జన్మని వందనాలన్నీ వదిలి సాగుదాం ఆనవే లక్షలై ఒకే లక్ష్యమై అటే వేయని ప్రతిపదం కదన రంగమంతా కొదవ సింగమల్లే ఆక్రమించి విక్రమించి తరుముతోంది రాణి వీర సంహారా.
So that was the song I was talking about, and it was a really good song. So if you want to try watching it, just give it a look, give it a try, listen to it once, and the essence. What made me talk about those lyrics was the fact that detachment was there from back then till today, but us mostly in India, mostly in Telugu states, detachment is such a guilt kind of thought because we are always guilt tripped by the parents from the childhood, like in ways you can't imagine. You do something wrong and they'll keep telling you that that they are providing us with so many things because uh, we are their kids, and they're providing us these things in life, these luxuries, by working all day. All these things, the studies, the food we eat, everything is their blood and sweat is what we keep hearing from them. They keep telling us. They keep telling us, even if it is a very minute mistake, you'll keep being reminded of that, and that really hurts over a period of time. Like once or twice, it is always fine, but over a period of time, you cannot actually digest that fact, right? Even I was that person. Even I was so fed up with that. Fed up with things actually happening around. So this is that one song that kept me going in the childhood, and it actually tells the essence of detachment. It actually tells us uh, what it is when you're actually chasing your goals, when you're actually going behind your ambitions, and when you're actually, chasing your battles. You're actually fighting your battle. How it is to be that person when you're actually doing things that you love to do. Because if you want to be you, you have to leave few things behind. And that's detachment. People, negative thoughts, negativity, societal expectations, speculations, anything that's tied up to your past, anything that's tied up to the identity of yours in the from the past, right? Now you have to completely transform into a very different person. Leave those people, leave the relations. Bandalu is basically the relation. So leave everything and go fight your battles. Don't expect anything. Don't expect anything. Don't attach yourself to anything. And anything actually means people, thoughts, results, success, failure, anything. Leave. Just detach yourself. Set yourself free. Take the risk. Do whatever you want to. Sit, journal, manifest. Do anything and get that done. That's actually the process. And please trust the process because I am still in the process. Success is temporary, and failure is also temporary. Both won't stay. Life keeps going through the success and failure. Life keeps going through the good days and bad days. So I remember one of the person, I was watching something, and then the person said he asked Krishna to say something. I think I already said this in my past video. So Krishna says the best and the worst part of life is every minute moves. So if you're happy, the happy days goes. If you're sad, then this too shall pass. So both the things have their fair chances, right? So I have to explain these lyrics. They're completely, there is this part where I was completely surrendered to the relationships that I am in, to the, family relations, to the bonds, friendships. I think every position or every role I took, I gave my 100% and was upset in that. People kept leaving, and I didn't understand why they actually left. To a point where I realized at this particular song, and now it is really hitting me hard. At one point of time, I am not this free. I am not this opinionated person. I always depend upon my family's, my relatives, my friends' opinions more than mine. I go ask suggestions. So now I'm a little more opinionated. My heart, my chest is becoming heavy thinking about all this stuff. The goal is to not think about the past, but be rooted, be grounded, and not forget where I have come from. That is the roots, though that those days shaped me. So I want to talk about them. I want people to actually know who I am and actually know that life keeps happening. No matter how hard the days are, those days will go, and you will get those days where you're living your dream life. It's just you have to have that ability to notice those small things, so those small changes and those small happy moments to just see how it is transforming over time. So, in this song, there is this line, "దాస్యాన జీవించడం కన్నా చావెంతో మేలంది నీ పౌరుషం." It actually means your heart. Paurusham is I actually don't get the word so immediately because I'm picking up with the language right now. But Paurusham is basically your pride and your dignity. So you don't want to put your dignity at stake, your self-respect at stake, just because of that one bond or one relation or one friendship, anything. So you just don't want to be a slave, right? Don't want to surrender. So Dasim is actually at that point of time Indians were surrendered to Britishers. So this context and my context was a little different. I surrendered myself completely to the bonds where I gave 100%, as I said. So um, the thing is, what hit me harder is surrendering them, kanna, means more than surrendering to those relationships and stuff. It is better to die, is what your pride told, what your dignity told. Actually, it has a way more meaning in Telugu. Actually, నీ పౌరుషం అంటే నీ ఉనికి నీకేం చెప్తుందంటే ఒకరి కింద బ్రతకడం కన్నా ఒకరి కోసం బతకడం కన్నా నీ కోసం నువ్వు బ్రతకడం అది నీ సెల్ఫ్ రెస్పెక్ట్‌ని పెంచుతుంది. ఇట్స్ బేసికల్లీ ద మీనింగ్. నీ పౌరుషం నీకు చెప్తుంది. దానికన్నా మరణం మేలు అని నీకు చెప్తుంది అని చెప్పి ఇట్ వాస్ క్లియర్‌లీ రిటన్ ఇన్ ద సాంగ్. అండ్ దెన్ ఆలిని, బిడ్డని, అమ్మని, జన్మని వందనాలన్నీ వదిలి సాగుదాం అంటే ఆల్ ద ప్రివిలేజెస్ యూ హ్యావ్, all the family relations, all the relations, not only family relations, every relation, you are leaving everything behind and just chasing your battles. So that's the basic meaning of these lyrics. But what hit me harder is it's not bad, it's not wrong. You don't need to carry the guilt of leaving your parents or family or friends or anybody behind. If it is giving you the peace, if it is giving you the ways to chase your dreams, go with it. Just go with it. You'll thank me later, but go with it because Nino, I personally experienced that, and I'm telling you, it was a little free right now for me because when I'm thinking about the days I used to survive, I actually don't have words to describe those days. I used to cry midnights. I used to sit down with shivering hands, panic attacks, so much that I'm not able to describe in words right now. But all that suffering went away with the people I love. And today I am a little more lighthearted. Though those memories pull me down, I am able to get my strength back. As you can see, I am trying to find my spark back. And today I've read something that was really so, inspiring. It says, life is all about losing and finding your spark again and again. So that felt so nice to listen because finding your spark, your strength has now been a challenge to post on. So instead of that, they actually told that's life, and that's a very thought-provoking quote that I've read today. And detachment isn't wrong. Detach yourself from everything. Detachment has this kind of assumption that you have to detach yourself from the people. No, You have to detach yourself from the negative thoughts too. You have to detach yourself from the societal expectations to be a certain person, to walk in a certain way, to smile in a certain way. So society says so much, people say so much. So detach yourself from all the noise, all the deviations, and work consistently about what you feel it is right, and keep showing up. Because when you leave, somebody will come and show up, right? So I think on the convocation day, it's not convocation. I'm so sorry. On the opening ceremony, um, people in I think all the students attended for the first day of college, and that day almost the whole auditorium is filled. But then the first and two rows are full, like completely empty. Like the chairs are empty, but then the behind rows were all full. Even the back seats were also full. I remember the chief guest made everyone stand up and come forward. And she told only one thing: the seats you're leaving, the front and the foremost important seats that you're leaving, will be occupied by the one who are capable to sit there. So instead of you leaving that to somebody, go sit there. What goes away? What goes away? Nothing, right? What will you lose? Nothing. What will you gain? If it is nothing also, that's good. Why are you trying to just leave the places that are meant for you? Just go sit there. Just go be in those rooms that make you feel embarrassed, awkward, weird. But that's the best experience of life. Trust me. Because I've been there, I've been into rooms where I cannot speak, I'm not eligible to speak, or I am less experienced than the people in the room. But I am in the room. I am talking to people who are more experienced than me. See the other side of the script. And always root for yourself, always stand for yourself, because if you don't stand for yourself, nobody will come for you. That's the life. If you are not able to stand for yourself, if you are not able to talk about yourself confidently, then nobody will come and save you. And through those days when you are alone, you have to learn, you have to understand, and you have to stand for yourself. Like this. And yeah, talk to you later.